The founders of Falcon Plastics were my mother and father, Don and Carol Bender. I remember when we very first started, my father brought myself and my brothers here.
We moved here in 1975. I was in high school, Guy was in high school. My older brother had just graduated. My sister was like in 5th grade. So they kind of started over. They mortgaged their home and started this business. And Raven was our first customer and a partner in the business. So they owned part of the business and really helped get us started.
Started with 5 used machines and I think like 3 or 4 employees, and just kind of grew the business over time. And all of the second generation worked at Falcon at some point in time. But my uncle, Guy, and my father, Jay, were really the two that took off and showed the most interest in the business.
It was really a pretty small company. Our first year sales was only $250,000. We moved around a lot when we were younger, and every time my dad had a career change or a promotion, we moved somewhere else, even lived in Canada for a while. But Brookings became our home and obviously where we settled. We just continued to grow then. In 1990, we opened the Madison, South Dakota plant. In 95, we opened a plant in Lexington, Tennessee. In 2019, we bought a plant in Portland, Oregon. And we also have a plant in China, in Suzhou, China, that we, in a partnership that we got into in 2011. We've really kind of been a growth-oriented company and really take the profits that we have and plow them back into the company to fuel the growth of the business.
Our business, as my father started it, we treat our employees like family. We call it Falcon Family, and it's very important to us. Our employees are probably one of the most important things to running a successful business.
Falcon Plastics obviously is a family business. I'm 3rd generation in the business, and so from a very young age I was involved in the business. Family is really important. We call each other Falcon family members here at Falcon Plastics, and we really mean it.
We like to treat everybody as family, and it's kind of that golden rule. Treat people how you want to be treated, and be ethical and strive to always be better every day.
Prairie Family Business has been critical, I think, to our business. Father was involved in the very first one 30 years ago, and that conference was the conference that got our family talking. And we didn't talk about ownership issues. The second generation owned nothing of this business when we went to that first conference. After that conference, my parents started talking to us about how do we transfer ownership? Are you guys interested in continuing this? How do we transfer that ownership, and what's the best ways to do that?
Prairie Family Business Association has been a huge part of our family business. It has allowed us to connect with other family businesses around us in the area. It's given us an outlet, and to have others that really understand what you're going through and can help is invaluable. Jay and Guy have done a phenomenal job of getting the business to where it is today. They grew it significantly from $10 million to well over $40 million, and they really set the foundation in place for Kyle and I to be successful.
I think the expectations placed on Jen and Kyle are way higher than Guy and I had, and their performance shows it as well. So the company is doing very well during this time and under their leadership and under this transition that we're in right now.
To be able to be considered in the same businesses that have received that award, it's very prestigious. I'm almost speechless that we're even considered and that we're winning, and on an anniversary, a 30-year anniversary year, makes it really special.
Yeah, it means a lot to me. During that 10 years that I was on the board, Vicki was also on the board. I learned from her and got exposed to her on the board. And so it's humbling and a real honor to have won this award, in her name.
Don Bender was involved in Prairie Family Business Association from the start, and so this is a huge award, and I know he would be so proud of it, and we are so proud of it and so grateful for the opportunity to get this award.
We're very humbled and honored to receive that. It means a lot to us. It's pretty cool.